Hi all, welcome to my Game Week 15 review into 16, and we'll take it from there. So 15 looks like we're going to get ourselves 11 boxes, 9 limited and 2 rare. Nothing from anti-stacks, nothing from champion, 5 from 9 from challenger, 4 from 9 from contender and 2 out of 5 from under 23. Warm up in general across the board, sadly nothing to show, but is what it is. I'm surprised we don't even get like an anti-stack special common. Would be a laugh. So I thought I'd show that rough breakdown there. But what I like is that it's so rare I've now added like top 50%, top 40, top 30. Basically we could have got ourselves if the team 3 had Kohler over Schlegel, that would have been quids in. In fact, what did Kohler get? He was 85 plus captain, whatever his card on top is. So we'll say 90. We'll say 90 points, give or take. So 65 would get us the box, right? And then obviously Arthur 50 odds, or Pete. I would probably run Samuel in that, but either way is what it is in terms of how everything played out. Champion, same problem, just an unlucky run really. Sissoko, nothing to show, not captaining the Fruos was fatal. Same with the Rune, is what it is in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I'm going to sit down over the international break and get these champion squads done and right, as it were. Get them actually right in terms of what we want and what we need, and take it from there. Obviously our classic common squad, the warm-up squad, disaster through Raya. Kimmich scoring 80, not ideal. Yamal 57, Grimaldo only 69. We're getting 2 rare boxes from Classic, which is nice. Challenger providing the goods there. Fornus 101, Vergever 104. Just a pity we didn't captain Nick, because I think if it shows 55, basically if we'd put Fornus in this team, it would have 66, well not really, 20, an extra 20 odd points. Nah, you'd literally have to have a bit more luck on your side, then more classic boxes, more limited boxes from the in-season stuff. So in-season proving very steady. Hurt hard by Roma Tro not playing in that one. How far off were we in the end? 100 points. It's fine. We're still 40 odd points clear, so. And they're all Div 5, so it's handy, so it's great. What, about 8 points ahead in that with like 7 games left? And then that's 30 odd points clear, so that's fine. 6 points off on this one. Hit hard by Siachenko, scoring only 19, did not expect a disaster class from him. And Busk only scoring 36 from obviously 3 goals conceded. It was 4-1 in the end, but it was always going to be hard against Nordjylland, who are free scoring just now. Vergever would have been the better captain and would have guaranteed the reward in the end. Just one of those things where we were unlucky. Other 2 teams kind of the same problem, just no one really standing out, not getting a decisive to get us over the line. Fornus being captain there would have run us close. Not going Ricky Pugh over Evander, big tell there, and I think there was someone else that if you'd went instead of Gorkes, but Biscagli 100 points. It's just a case of little things, because obviously if Biscagli was captain and Evander was Ricky Pugh, we could have been laughing, we would have been sorted. Classics hampered by lack of decisives and a mix of other things. Can missing a big chance, hampered both squads, which was great. and no one else. And then Sugino not keeping the clean sheet. He was on course for it late on, and it would have really helped both teams have half a chance. Polido's red card and penalty conceded hampered the El Dente squad, so it kind of just summed up our luck in rare contender. In season for this was hampered by basically Malanika really, and even then Araki and Nakano just poor from a scoring point of view. But Lasagna was a disaster class from him, which was great, but we're still holding on for the box at the moment. 25 points clear, so we're not bad there. Then this hampered by Silla being captain and a red card. I thought he'd be the highest scoring out of the 5, when in reality Kimmente or Yuto Suzuki was the better shout for Shonan. Shonan showing a bit of late season form, but with 40 odd points clear. It's kind of mad how little things like that just really dent the cause. Then this classic team, Esqueta, Lucas Fernandez and Rosas all scoring well, especially with Esqueta saving a penalty and conceding 2, but high AA helping his cause with half a dozen saves. Rosas, big AA, good goal assist, and Lucas Fernandez just producing good numbers again. It's why we consistently keep him captain, because we always feel he's a safer shout than say a Rosas, for example, who despite strong numbers, like in the end we were 10 points off. Like, it's so annoying when you look at how actual much potential that they two had. Sanchez you'd have fancied for a decisive, Simon Murray you'd have fancied for a decisive, so fundamentally you could have said 60 points, and 60 points would put you in tier 3. So just shows you how much of a difference that is. Or in theory you could have put Miguel Navarro over Simon Murray, and you would have basically been cooking at that point, pushing a tier 2 at that point. But yeah, beggars can't be choosers, and maybe even Dubison starts to even get a nod into the main team over Sanchez possibly. Burgos attack just not as free flowing as I had hoped. Quintero, Alextea, like it's steady numbers. Like what hampered, that was unlucky for a 4-man. That really gave it a good goal. Yamashita coming, not doing anything, and Matias Pereira doing nothing. And as I said, it's 37. It says 36.11 or 37 points off. It is what it is. DNP of Naya not playing. I'm going to have to get another rare defender in for under 23s here, because that cost us hard. And even then, if Bursic had kept a clean sheet, we'd have been laughing. But it is what it is. Araki and Beljo. I'm glad I kept Beljo now. Initially we were having doubts on keeping him, but now he is putting in some good numbers, so definitely happy to keep him. Under 23s we're getting obviously 2 boxes from that. Top 6% we are for the Hibsdick squad, which quite literally was a Hibsdick, because Kurevic could have had about a hat trick, and he could have easily been pushing in the 100. For that we would have been laughing, because he'd have had like 150 odd points, and at that point you'd be genuinely in kind of like tier 2 bracket. Like that's how kind of mad the swing would have been there. What's scary is if we'd put Araki with Lakessa and Beljo in this team. Jeez, like it really begs belief. 66. And 32. 98 points. My word, would actually be knocking on the door for podium. That's. In fact, would have actually been pushing the door for podium. Could have had a different captain. Food for thought, folks. Food for thought. Would have probably had to call it actually. And then in bio 102 and that. Like he got me good numbers. Just a pity the rest of the team had a disaster class. Van Rooy and Kositani. And then Esposito coming off the bench really hammered the pain. Then the other warm-up squad hampered by Rhea and Rico. Ricky Puke 100, Viscaglia 100, Cecilia 79. Wonderful. The rest just a disaster class, but it is what it is. So obviously that's to look forward to properly tomorrow. Tomorrow night and international nights we are sorted in terms of one 3-man all-star squad, which is comprised of Itakura, Miguel Navarro and Siopsis, and Jock Deng in another team. Like, I've tried to ensure at least we're fitting players in where we can. The problem is I can't do international nights for a team anyway, because no one that we own is covered for an international nights team. And we've made sure for under 23 we've actually put one proper team in the form of Collins, Danny Pereira, Lewis Miller and Evan Ferguson. I know I could have went hard and put a couple of them in another team, but I made that mistake last game week for the internationals, and I thought, didn't even feel Pereira in a team and we could have got 40 points, so I thought I might as well at least this time put a proper team in and actually try and go for it, because if there's only 300 people, see, or even 400, and you're basically like, all you're basically needing is like top 100, there's a chance that you've literally got a team. If you've got a 4-man sorted for this, you're laughing, and who knows, you might end up with a good reward if Ferguson, Miller, Collins all put, like, Collins and Ferguson have potential to put good numbers in. And then obviously under 23 one does not, the warm up one does not have rewards, but I've just tried to have a fun team. Iker Alvarez for Andorra, I'm intrigued to see if he starts. And then obviously the warm up team that we've opted for is Mainan, Harry Suter, Michael Elise, Junior Ito and Jackson Irvin. Try to build a semi-serious team for that, and I feel it has the potential to do just that. But we will wait and see, take it from there, try to play the fixtures into our hands and hope for the best. But let me know, folks, what you're running for this game week and your hopes are, of course, as well. Siopsis is a recent addition thanks to Alex Trader. Helped me out with EFL players for a 3rd Rare Challenger team. I need to sort out a 3rd Rare Challenger keeper over the international break as well, and another Rare Challenger forward, and then we're basically sorted at that point, and we can just let the classic team for Rare Challenger just have a laugh in a sense and be semi-competitive, we hope, and get some points, because we noticed at the weekend the likes of Sima and Leonard that we have recently added put in some good numbers, and if they can put those kind of numbers in around a full squad, then we have a chance. But have a good one, folks, take it all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.